Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it kind of, what I'm wondering is, you know, there's this great big old brick wall that we're all beating our heads against. Why can't we just walk around it? I mean, why don't we just take sex out of the whole thing? Do you guys care what I do at night? Nothing, but just for your information. I don't care what you guys do. Why don't we just think about it as household members? That's what it is in all the papers, federal and state and city laws. Where you go to apply for welfare, you're a household member. It doesn't matter if it's two old aunts living together, if it's a couple of guys rooming together and they're going to stay for a long time. They don't have to have any sexual activity to make that, give those rights to them. And I think you guys maybe have to be pushing for this marriage idea because it might be the only way you can get what you think you deserve. If somebody would let you have that, just anybody who's living together, even this gang of four right there, they all get broke and they have to move into a place and...
The most powerful people.
All right, I'm going to push you to a question. Ask one of the people.
Okay. Right, and so that's what I'm wondering about, why you didn't think about that. It's so much easier than just fighting over sex. Who cares about this stuff? Aren't we sick of it on TV everywhere? Then the other thing is, part of this is, why doesn't common include those horrible polygamists who some insurance companies and the singles and celibates maybe forced into it.
Okay, there's a question there.
And why don't we include everybody? Because if it's going to be common, let it be common. Why it doesn't have to be shaky ground, groundless, or uncommon. Why doesn't it include
All right, good
everybody?
question. Let's have it.
Great question. And actually, we're the ones. I mean, we're the ones who aren't focusing on sex. It's the other side that seems to be so fixated on sex, right? Our bills, my wrongful death bill, the Representative Selig's joint adult declaration bill, none of them are based on a sexual relationship. In fact, we have been careful to make sure that it isn't based on a sexual relationship because the legal analysis from the other side told us that that's the way that you don't run afoul of Amendment 3. And so it applies to people that have an economic relationship and not a sexual relationship. And so again, we're the ones that don't discriminate based on sexual orientation. Straight people can use a joint adult declaration just as much as a gay couple can. And the same is true for the wrongful death bill. You know, straight couples or straight relationships that have an economic component to their relationship could have wrongful death standing under the bill. So I have to agree with you and disagree with you in a way, because I agree with you that we're trying to take the sex out of it. And in fact, if you look at the bills, that's exactly and precisely what's happening.
Even in the Fair Workplace bill and Fair Housing bill, it's the same bill. It's the only bill that mentions sexual orientation or gender identity in it. We are inviting employers and landlords to stop paying attention to the sexual orientation or the gender identity of the people. So we are discouraging people from focusing and fixating on the orientation.
You have a little bit more time. Anyone want to finish that? Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Moreau ended with a poignant question, which was, why don't we sort of be honest about gay marriage and civil unions? And I thought we should answer it. It's true that in our original proposal, we proposed to amend the Utah Constitution to allow civil unions. I think we all believe that in an ideal world, gay couples should be able to have the same rights and responsibilities as heterosexual couples. That's no secret. I don't think anybody will be surprised to hear that. But that's no longer part of the Common Ground Initiative, and there's a reason for that. We withdrew the bill because we're trying to find common ground. We do not believe that just because we don't agree on everything, we can't agree on anything. This is a distinction that the church appreciates, the governor appreciates, the president of our country appreciates, and the majority of Utahns appreciate. And I just don't understand why it's not something that we can sort of move past.